Well, good morning and happy Wednesday, my denture-wearing friends. It's Kyle, and it's time for another edition of my denture vlog. So, what are we going to be talking about today? Well, number one, you could sit down and cry massive fat tears about it. Number two, you could get them. They don't fit well. And then you could be very frustrated about it and make your denture journey just horrendous from the start. Three, well, you could suffer through the nagging pain. You could suffer through the large learning curve, not do your research, and be saddled with dentures that aren't as effective as they could be had you done your homework. Or four, you could decide that dentures aren't for you, put them in a drawer, lock it up, throw away the key, and resign yourself to a life without teeth. Or, last but not least, number five, you can do your due diligence. You can inform yourself and educate yourself by watching denture vlogs on YouTube. There's plenty of great people out there. I'm not the only guy out there doing it, so find somebody that you can relate to. Hit up your relatives and friends that have dentures. Learn everything you can about your new prosthesis and your new lifestyle, and then get to work making your dentures work for you. So, literally, the choice is up to you. Choice 1 through choice 5. But what the meat of this video will get into is what each one of those decisions means for you as a denture wearer and how easy or hard it will make your life go from that point forward. So, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back and get into the important parts of this video. Thanks for coming back. So, let's get into it. Are you going to choose number one? Are you going to cry massive, fat tears about your predicament? That you no longer have your natural teeth? That you're saddled with a mouthful of epoxy and plastic? Are you going to commiserate with your old self? Are you going to relive the times that you could eat with your natural teeth and forget about all the pain that it caused you and simply lament the fact that you don't have teeth anymore? That's not the way to go. You took the dive. You spent the money. Don't cry fat tears. Learn how to use your dentures, please. That's on you and nobody else. Sorry to be harsh, but that's simply the way it is. So my advice, do not choose number one. Okay, number two, you have your dentures. They don't fit well, but you've decided there's nothing you could do about it. The dentist did their best job. This must just not be for me. Well, in that, my friends, you'd be wrong. Because unfortunately, the denture journey requires your participation and your engagement. And that means talking to your dentist, and when things aren't right, making him or her aware of that fact. Sometimes it's not the easiest thing in the world to talk to somebody who's an expert in a field and tell them they're not doing a good job. Well, I have news for you. As the past year with this pandemic has shown us, people in positions of authority don't always know what they're doing. As a matter of fact, many times they're flying blind as we are. So it's up to us to hold them accountable and to ensure that they're doing the best job that they can possibly do for us. Now, since it is your mouth, it is your life, and it is your existence, my advice, things don't feel right, they probably aren't, so address it with your dentist at the very first sign of things not being right so that you can get your denture journey started on the right foot. Okay, number three, you have your dentures. They fit okay, but you decided research isn't for me. Watching denture vlogs on YouTube isn't for me. hitting up my friends and relatives that have dentures to glean some of their knowledge and experience isn't for me. So at the level I'm performing with my dentures now, that's the level I'm going to stay at. Why? Because I've decided to do no homework. I've decided to let it ride the way it is and suffer through it silently. That's number 3, and that, my friends, is also not the way to go. Okay, and then number 4, what to me is the worst choice possible. Taking those brand new dentures that you spent your hard-earned money on, putting them in the drawer, locking that drawer, and throwing away the key. So basically at that point you said, I can't do this. I failed. Dentures aren't for me. They don't fit in my mouth. I can't chew with them. I can't speak with them. I can't eat with them. I can't breathe with them. I can't sleep with them. I can't do anything with them. So I'm going to pretend that I don't have this new pair of dentures in my drawer. It's too hard to deal with, and I'm going to be toothless for the rest of my life. Okay, that's not the way to go, peeps. Let me tell you now that a life without teeth, unfortunately, is not good, because people's perception of you, and I've gotten into this in many past videos, is that you're not a viable human being if you don't have teeth. Don't fool yourself into thinking that people are accepting of your toothless grin just because you've become accustomed to it in your own mirror. It's still a shock for people, it's still a shock for family members, and it's still a shock for friends. So, whatever you do, please don't take those dentures, put them in a drawer, lock them up, and forget about them. That's not good for you or your future you or the rest of your life. Learn how to use those guys. Put in the hard work. As I've said before in many, many videos, the learning curve, while steep, is relatively short. And that, my friends, is the key to the denture journey, understanding that so that you can maintain your sanity while you're going through it. Last but not least, option 5. Do your research. Inform yourself. Be hungry for the knowledge that will make your denture wearing life better. Trust me, there are so many little variables that are so important to your success with dentures that are out there that you just need time, patience, and the drive to learn about it. You know, one example that I have is that early on in my denture journey, I had terribly made, ill-fitting immediate or intermediate or transitional dentures, meaning the dentures that I wore for 6 months before having my my permanent dentures crafted. It wasn't easy, but what I did was pour over countless denture vlogs on YouTube. I read copious amounts of material online regarding dentures and denture wearing, and I was able to find some tricks and products that made that very difficult time, the first 6 months of denture wearing, palatable and feasible and something that I could do. Had I not done that, though, this journey would be a different type of journey. It would be one of despair and sadness and depression, as opposed to one of success and happiness and having achieved a level of competence with this prosthesis that I have in my mouth. That was very important to me, as it should be to you as a denture wearer. So, my advice, find somebody on YouTube that you can relate to. Doesn't have to be me. There's females, there are males, there are old folks and young folks and middle-aged folks that can impart some of the knowledge that they have gleaned from the experience of wearing dentures. And they can pass that knowledge on to you so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So that's my advice. do your research to live your best denture life, because your teeth aren't coming back. They're gone. These guys, that's what you have now. So learn to utilize them, learn to speak with them, learn to eat with them, learn to coexist with them, and your existence will be that much better for the time and effort that you put into yourself. Okay, that's my video, but don't go back. As always, I will have the parting comments and to show my appreciation to all y'all out there. Thanks. I will be right back. Okay, so there you have it. My denture vlog for this Wednesday. Listen, y'all, I know it's been a while since I posted, and as I've told some of you in the comments, unfortunately, the YouTube channel doesn't pay my bills, and I do have a day job. So the time that I can spend putting these short videos together, that's the time I can spend on it right now. I do, however, appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of your busy day to watch my videos. If you appreciate the content that I am putting out on this channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe bell, and also hit the notification bell. I guess that would be the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you won't miss any videos that I upload. And if you subscribe to my channel, you will also be made aware of all the new videos that I upload. Hopefully, I can do a little bit more of this and get back into the routine of providing content to you, my denture-wearing friends. So, having said that, have a great day. My name is Kyle. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, always be a proud denture wearer. Take care, and I will talk to y'all soon.